as for you, you shall command the Israelites that they take you clear oil of beaten olives for the light, to kindle a lamp perpetually in the tent of meetings outside the curtain which is over the ark of the covenant. Aaron with his sons shall lay it out from evening to morning before the name, an everlasting statute for your generations, incumbent on the Israelites. And you bring you forward Aaron, your brother, and his sons with him from the midst of the Israelites to be priests to me, Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar, the sons of Aaron. And you shall make sacred garments for Aaron, your brother, for glory and for splendor. And you speak to every wise-hearted person whom I have filled with a spirit of wisdom, that they make Aaron's garments to consecrate him, to be priest to me. And these are the garments that they shall make: breastplate, and ephod, and robe, and checkwork tunic, turban, and sash. And they shall make sacred garments for Aaron your brother, and for his sons, to make him a priest to me. And they shall take the gold, and the indigo, and the purple, and the crimson, and the linen. And they shall make the ephod gold, indigo, and purple, crimson, and twisted linen, designer's work. 2 joining shoulder pieces it shall have at its 2 edges and attached. And the fastening band that is on it shall be of the same fashioning, of 1 piece with it, gold, indigo, and purple, and crimson, and twisted linen. And you shall take 2 carnelian stones, and engrave on them the names of Israel's sons, 6 of their names on the 1 stone, and the 6 remaining names on the other stone, in the order of their birth. Lapidary work, seal engravings, you shall engrave on the 2 stones the names of Israel's sons, encased in filigree of gold. You shall make them, and you shall set the 2 stones of the shoulder pieces of the ephod as remembrance stones for Israel's sons. And Aaron shall carry their names before the name on his 2 shoulders as a remembrance. And you shall make a filigree of gold, and 2 chains of pure gold intertwined. You shall make them in cord work, and you shall set the corded chains on the filigree. And you shall make a breastplate of judgment, designer's work, like the work of the ephod. You shall make it: gold, indigo, and purple, and crimson, and twisted linen. You shall make it. It shall be square and doubled, a hand span its length, and a hand span its width. And you shall set it in a stone inset, 4 rows of stone, a row of ruby, topaz, and malachite, the first row, and the second row turquoise, sapphire, and amethyst, and the third row jacinth, agate, and crystal, and the 4th row beryl, and carnelian, and jasper, framed in gold in their settings. And the stones shall be according to the names of Israel's sons, 12 according to their names, seal engravings, each with its name for the 12 tribes. And you shall make on the breastplate intertwined cord work, chains of pure gold. And you shall make on the breastplate 2 golden rings. And you shall set the 2 rings on the 2 edges of the breastplate. And you shall set the 2 golden cords on the 2 rings at the edges of the breastplate, and the 2 ends of the 2 cords you shall set in the 2 frames and put them on the shoulder pieces of the ephod at the front. And you shall make 2 golden rings and put them on the 2 edges of the breastplate, at its border which faces the ephod on the inside. And you shall make 2 golden rings and set them on the 2 shoulder pieces of the ephod below in the front, opposite its seam, above the band of the ephod. And they shall fasten the breastplate from its rings to the rings of the ephod with an indigo strand to be upon the band of the ephod, that the breastplate not slip from the ephod. And Aaron shall carry the names of Israel's sons in the breastplate of judgment over his heart when he comes into the sanctum as a remembrance before the name perpetually. And you shall place in the breastplate of judgment the Urim and the Thummim, that they be over Aaron's heart when he comes before the name. And Aaron shall carry the judgment for the Israelites over his heart before the name perpetually. And you shall make the robe for the ephod pure indigo, and the opening for the head shall be in the middle of it. Its opening shall have a wovework border all around, like the opening of a coat of mail it shall be, it must not tear. And you shall make on its hem pomegranates of indigo and purple and crimson on its hem all around, and golden bells within them all around, a golden bell and a pomegranate, a golden bell and a pomegranate on the hem of the robe all around. And it shall be upon Aaron when he serves, so that its sound be heard when he comes into the sanctum before the name, and when he goes out, that he shall not die.